Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So my name is Charles Madabuchi, and I'm going to be sharing a video which tends to be the continuation of the previous video regarding studying in Poland. So this is the part 2, and I hope you enjoy it. I just spoke about you having a valid passport that has to last for about a year and 3 months. Then if you're going for a BSc, you need a WAEC, your original WAEC. You need your English results, and also ensure that your passport is valid. Then if you're going for a master's, you need your English results, your first degree certificate, and also your transcript. So these were the things I said earlier, from the very beginning, that getting an admission before you apply for an admission, this is very important for you to have them handy. You don't need to wait before you get the admission for you to provide them. So while filling the application form, you need to fill in some of these informations, like your passport number needs to be there, your home address needs to be there, and so on. So you also need, after you get the admission, you will be getting an email from the school demanding for some documents. Yeah, they would be asking you for a scanned copy of your transcript, a scanned copy of your degree certificate as well. They would just want to be sure that you have this and you're the person who made the application.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Innocent. So, Eze, do you have a question?
Hi. Yeah. I just wanted to know about the English results thing you mentioned. So I was wondering if it's the IELTS stuff.
Yes,
Okay,
it is.
okay,
It is.
okay.
It is. So as I said earlier,
right.
they accept from 5.5.
Okay. Okay. That's fine enough. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. So do you have more questions?
Okay, hello.
Yeah, Neka.
Yeah, I have a question. Okay. So what's the school fees range like? And also what are there opportunities for scholarship or so? What's the range of the school fees? I mean, one needs to have like an idea on what he or she is going for.
Perfect. Nice question, Neka. So for some of the schools in Warsaw, in Poland, yeah, you can apply for scholarship. That's for the government schools. But I know of this WSB University. I've been helping so many people get admission there, but they don't have opportunity for scholarship because it's a private university. So the school fees tends to be 2,005 a year. Yeah, 2,005 to 3,000 euros a year. So you can split the payment. That is one of the good things. You don't need to pay in full. So basically you can split the payment, pay for one semester, and then you can complete the other payment as soon as you're in Warsaw or any of the cities there.
Somebody wants to join the group.
Okay.
Does that answer your question, Ineka?
Yes, it does. Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Somebody wants to join the group in Zoom.
I can't see the person. Let me check. I can't see anyone join it. So.
Okay, I will write the person that's the person I've not tried. So you said the school fees is around 3K, and for the private, is there any university that is actively admitting right now?
WSB University is the admission is on.
Do you have the link that you can share with us, please?
Yeah, I will do so. Let me share that now.
So guys, once you have this link, you can start applying. Fortunately, Charles is part of our group. He's part of the admin in the group. So if you have any big question, you can just type at Charles and he will answer you. So there's no excuse to say, okay, I didn't get to Estonia. Now I've given up. Poland seems and sounds cheaper and easier compared to Estonia. Let's be honest. It's just that many of you are mostly concerned about the settlement, staying, the comparison. What I would say always is I got admission to go to Canada. Yes, I tried Canada, I tried UK and stuff like that. But I settled down with Estonia. Doesn't mean the person in Canada is doing more better than I am right now. No. Everybody have their destiny. Thank God now Europe is beginning to open up in the sense that after studying, they try to retain you by giving you resident permits to start working. And being in Poland, like Mr. Kunle said yesterday, can be your first step to go to a bigger country that you want to go to.
Stepping stone.
It will even give you more opportunity than many of us. Many people go straight to Canada because some of them go, they start working. And if you study in a European country, and some of you are good in learning languages, if you learn a new language, you go to somewhere like Canada or United States, you can get a bigger job than someone who went there straight. And many people who also came to Belgium here, have been here for so many years, but they've not gotten the opportunity for someone like me who studied in another European country, I've gotten. So everything is like a stepping stone, and now they give you resident permit to stay. I'll beg you to erase the comparison mindset. Poland is not as rich as Belgium. It doesn't work like that. Your destiny and whatever you're going to become does not rest on the country you are. Like everybody, some people might be in Germany 3 years. When you go to all this Canada or United States, you'll see that most of your classmates or people that have been showing up on Instagram, you're even better than them. You'll be like, I thought you're a big guy. No. Many of us, we rent car here. We can snap, we rent it. We buy iPhone on hire purchase. We can drop
and pay every month.
Pay every month till 3 years. We can buy a car for the rest of 30 years. So there's nothing for you to be jealous about. The reality comes in when you come here, whether you're in Poland, whether you're in Estonia, whether you're in Canada, whether you're in Germany. It's just for you to take seriously this opportunity by going to the country and learning what you have to learn. The best thing I always tell people, if you go there, get a good grade. Your first class and your cum laude can take you to study, do your PhD for free, can take you around the world without even you paying a penny. A penny for your PhD. So take this opportunity and take it seriously because it's not going to come again easily. Next year or subsequent time, we might be too busy with our own lives and you might not see Charles or Emmanuel that will be ready to answer most of your questions. So we have a question from somebody who was raising up his hand. Gracious.
Okay.
Can we allow him to speak? Gracious. Gracious, you want to say something?
Okay, I have something to say if he's not ready.
I think he is.
All right, I am here. I am here.
Go ahead.
It's for Charles. Charles, do we need a block account?
No,
That's my major.
Yeah, I think you came in late because I made mention of this, and we don't need that block account anymore because the Polish embassy, they had to scrap it off. They know that people just go fee in their account and then take off the money. So what they started doing is, requesting for a credit card statement. So basically, you need a credit card. They need to see the inflow and outflow of the credit card. So that is what they need, just the credit card statement. They need to see the.
Now you're saying credit card.
Yeah, certificate of credit card.
Credit card now, not bank statements.
Nah, they don't do bank statement anymore.
Oh, man, that would be a little problem because you have just, I think, 1 or 2 over 10 banks in Nigeria that give out credit card to customers. They only give it to the big shot guys. I am in the banking sector and I know this. Credit card as a Nigerian, they don't give credit cards to individuals. That's retailers like you and I. They only give it to big shot guys. Maybe you own a business, corporate company, businessmen and women.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But
Yeah, what
having
you're
a
saying,
credit card now.
you're so correct, because I had these questions as well for some of the people who are in Warsaw now. They also had difficulties, when it came to them presenting a bank statement. So for some of them, they presented a bank statement and then they got bounced. So they had to present a credit card. That's meeting some people, speaking to some of their friends and families outside of Nigeria who helped them with the credit card statement and also provided them with the sponsorship letter.
Okay, so does
Sorry, I didn't get your question, sir. Nigerian network is something else.
Outside the country too. It does not necessarily mean that I can get someone outside. Okay. Now the question is this. I said, does it mean I can get someone who is outside the country to give a credit card statement?
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you can do that. And the person can also help you with the sponsorship letter. So basically, if the person is doing that for you, the person would have to write the sponsorship letter and notarize it in the country of his stay, then send it to you via DHL or FedEx.
Okay.
So it's better.
Sorry, did you say?
It's better doing it that way.
Notarize or authorize?
Notarized.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
So it needs to be stamped. It needs to be stamped and notarized in the country where the person stays.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I have a question also.
Okay, Neka.
Okay, mine is for, let's say, after the study. After the study, what's the fate of some people? Like, what does Poland have to offer? Like, we know for Estonia, they give you the 5 years work permit and all that. You can stay back and start up your life from there.
Which is not guaranteed.
What does Poland give? Yeah, I know. So what does Poland give?
I do not have an idea on that, but I'm sure they should also copy the system, because for some of the European countries, after your studies, they tend to keep the students here, back in Europe, so as for them to work and also help their government, help the system. So I believe they should also have a system like that would help students who are done studying to stay back and also work for some time. I'm not certain about that, but I'm sure they should have something like that.
Okay, sorry, back to what you just said a little bit. You said which is not guaranteed, and you're actually in Estonia. Please tell me how much of it is not guaranteed.
Okay.
Like when you say which is not guaranteed, like how much of it? Yeah.
Okay. Previously, it was we had this thing that after you're done studying here in Estonia, you get the 5 years. But as of last year or so, if I'm not mistaken, Emmanuel should be aware of this. They stopped this. They started becoming so strict, in the sense that they started asking people, that students, that why do you want to stay back in Estonia? You're done studying. I was also asked the same question. Like I had to write a letter as to why I need to stay back and stay here, like be a resident here. So they ask you why you want to stay. So if you're not able to come up with a very good reason, then I guess they need to deny your application. So some other students were denied the 5 years because they had to apply for that 220. Yeah, I also applied for 220. Yeah, that's the need base. The EU gives students every month. As a student, you have the opportunity to apply for a need base of 220 euros. So for some of the students who applied then, the Estonian government denied them the residence permit because they applied and informed them that when they were applying for the visa to come to Estonia, had to impute that they were not going to request for the need base. But I think this was not right. It was not supposed to be so, because this money is basically coming from the EU, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's coming from the EU. So the Estonian government, I would say, has no right. But then it's their country. They came up with the rules and they came up with the laws that, okay, you applied for a need base, then we're going to deny you this. So that is just the situation. So for now, students they've been told that they should not apply for the need base, which is 220 every month. So they don't do so in order for them to get the 5 years.
To cut you short, actually that statement was illegal. It was an abuse of power from the police. If you have a lawyer and if you have a legal ground, they actually give to you the 5 years. I feel Estonian government, not the government, let's be specific, is the police department, the immigration department, are a bit racist in the sense that even me, at some point, I was being investigated for extra 6 months before I was given my 5 years, which is totally illegal. They did that just because many people were getting the 5 years, they were abusing it, let's be honest. Nigerians, not just Nigerians, many foreigners, even for the need base, they just abuse it. They make it their own right. Like some of them calling the offices, you're supposed to give me need base 250, which is not supposed to be so, because they are using it to assist you, but not your right. But somehow the police and border use the opportunity to be targeting people. Okay, yes, you're not supposed to collect need base. But when they hear you have a lawyer or immigration lawyer who's like sanctioned them, they quickly clear you off that case and try to give you your 5 years. Writing a letter or defending the reason why you have to get 5 years is not a big deal. Like most countries have their different system, even in Belgium. Although you can state an advertised statement like, yes, you get 5 years after this. It does not mean when you graduate, you run and drop your certificate, they give you 5 years. No. They need to know if you're working. Do you pay tax? You've been working. Do you have anything legal to keep you back? Have you been contributing to the society? If you're self-sufficient, maybe you have your own business, is a good thing.
Yeah,
most
very good one.
They give them their resident permit without asking much question. But some people are not working. Some people come and start doing yahoo, fraud, start pressing keyboard to make money. And they don't have any record with the government to show that you're paying your tax, that you're doing anything. You only go to school. They're not stupid, eh? They know, like, how will this guy be surviving with just this little money or with no money for the past 3 years? So if you don't have a record to show to them, like, I have been working in this company, I've been paying my tax, man, they will ask you a question. And it will go as far as them sending you back if there's a reason for them to do so, or they delay your residence permits. So during all those processes does not mean they will deport you. No, don't get it twisted. It's just like a, I call it a background check, a double check. And sometimes they try to scare you to make you feel like, okay, I don't need this resident permit, I can go back. No, but if you stand on it that you want it, you deserve it, you have the rights. If they go to there's an immigration lawyer that is free, actually, and you apply to them and those ones write a letter to them, they'll give it to you. So it's just that people don't know their rights. So if you don't know your rights in Europe, even me, I face it in Belgium, there's so many things I don't know. Like I can fight the government back with. But when they don't tell you, okay, you have a fine, and you don't question it, why? You pay. That's how it works. Europe is if they know you don't know your rights, they try to throw you all your stones. But if you know your right and you know where to go to, you know where to report anything to, you see that everything that will be thrown at you will be relaxed. So it's not stopping your 5 years if you're beginning to have a double mind. It's just a background check, and laws do change. Don't forget, laws do change.
Every now and then.
It happened to Charles yesterday, but not mean to happen to you tomorrow. So you have to have your documentation clean. Everything you're bringing should be 100% clean, and everything you're going to do should be 100% police free. No police case, no fraudulent thing. And when you graduate, if you're there, you're working, make sure your record is super clean. Does not mean if you apply for your need base tomorrow, they will not give you a no. Most people who apply for need base, some of them got it, but because they are working. But some of them that are not working, no more need base, nothing. If you're the government, so I will ask you, bros. So after the need base, what do they do here? So that's how it works.
Okay, so
I don't know if I've
okay. Yeah, thank you.
Neka, you don't need to get scared. Okay.
No, I'm not scared though, because I've calculated how to apply for need-based, apply for scholarships.
No, like I said, it's
I'm
not
applying for everything. No,
it's not a bad thing, but abusing that privilege,
yeah.
it's a very bad thing.
Even applying for it, I will still definitely work. So I guess
if you apply for it work, yeah, they will check you.
You just need to keep your record clean in NECA when you get here. Like coming in here, your paper should be clean, no fake document, no nothing. So everything.
Well, I have you guys to guide me, so I'm not worried. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome, NECA. So Gracious, you raised up your hand.
Somebody said this is gonna be challenged. So if I have a fund self in an account, can I still get a credit card statement? I think credit card can be gotten if you're requested from the bank. Maybe you have a self fund. I don't know, Uche. I don't know. You guys are bankers. If somebody is having a self fund and business, can't I request for credit card? Over here, if I have a business, I have something going on, I can request for credit card. So I don't know if anybody can answer that question. In Europe, it's not a big deal. I don't know how it works in Nigeria.
Oh, can you hear me, Ima?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, all right. We have politics being played here too. Mm-hmm. I think for the credit card, well, let me just talk based on my little understanding. Where I work, they will tell you credit card is available and that customers can get credit card. But when you apply for credit card, they will not give it to you. And they only give it to the big shot guys, someone that has a turnover of about 50 million, 60 million, 100 million, and all that, because they know that these guys are good spenders. You don't expect them to give it to someone who maybe in a month his or her turnover is less than 2 million naira. So they prefer to give it to the big spenders, those that has the name and all that. But I'll still make my findings and inquiry, Sha. I'll make it and I'll get back to
that would be fine.
On Tuesday. I'll get back to you on Tuesday.
Yeah, and also if you don't have credit card, you shouldn't bother yourself. If you have letter or sponsorship from somebody abroad and that has a credit card, you can always use that. If the embassy provide you with that, then you should use that. And me, I don't have a credit card anyway. I don't see a reason why I need one. But I think my wife does. I don't have my personal, because I'm not having a business yet. I'm just working. But I know in the future I will have one. So if you have someone abroad who has a credit card, you can ask the person to send you a letter of sponsorship. Or also you can try to meet with your bank manager, or if Uche finds out anything, you can try to see if you can get a credit card. Because all those things are something you will need to have before you start processing your visa application.
So guys, this video got so long, so I had to divide it into parts, and I'm sorry about that. So I would recommend you to watch out for part 3 in the next posting.